Welcome to Wrestling Talk in the Shop, where we will review wrestling memorabilia and talk all things professional wrestling straight from the wrestling ring.
Hey guys, it's Jonathan from Wrestling Talk in the Shop, and today I just wanted to, we lost a legend in professional wrestling, Terry Funk. And he'd been sick for some time, and he'd kind of been out of the spotlight. I think he was really depressed when his wife passed away, and I just wanted to come on here and review a couple of figures and just pay my respects, you know, tribute to Terry Funk, because he was one of the greatest in professional wrestling. And first we'll go over this Mattel Elite Terry Funk figure. It is, I picked this up at Big Lots some time ago. Let's see, hang on, my assistant's gone to bed, so it's just me. I gotta play cameraman and host. But this is it. This is when he won the ECW championship at 1997, Barely Legal. And Terry Funk was hardcore before hardcore. He had a death match in Japan, and man, that was hardcore before, before hardcore. He was probably a lot of inspiration to these guys. They usually have I guess at this time they didn't have bios on the back of these figures, but he was from the Double Cross Ranch in Amarillo, Texas. Actually, he was born in Indiana, and after World War II, his family moved to Amarillo, Texas. But this is the era that I most remember Terry Funk from. I mean, I went back and watched a lot of the stuff earlier this evening, a couple hours ago. I watched the probably one of the greatest wrestling matches there ever was, the I Quit match from Clash of the Champion, him and Ric Flair. I mean, I went back and watched it, just because I was thinking about Terry Funk today. And he was, him and his brother are the only two brothers to ever, they both held the NWA heavyweight champion. And and Paul Heyman appointed him the ECW champion forever after that. And then I got a Chainsaw Charlie figure somewhere, but I mean, I don't know where it's at. It's pretty new, but as you can see, we're kind of under construction here at the moment. Somewhere in amongst all that stuff. But I really like that. I just remember how crazy I thought that was at the time when the New Age Outlaws pushed him and Cactus Jack into the dumpster, and then pushed the dumpster off the stage there on Raw. I just thought, man, that's wild. I was young, early teens, somewhere in that age, and I just remember thinking, wow, that's crazy. I wonder if he's okay. And but I don't really know why if you're gonna have Terry Funk, why you gonna cover him up with a pantyhose. But who knows why Vince McMahon does a lot of things. But that's that figure. I mean, he was ECW champion. Great. He was great time in ECW. I mean, that's really I wasn't really a big ECW fan, but I did watch it when Terry Funk, was around there. And his signature move was a spinning toe hold. Okay. Anyway, then we'll go to an earlier run in Terry Funk's career, and he was Jimmy Jack Funk in there, and I'm glad they didn't make I think he actually had a LJN, but this is the new figure from this set, the Ultimate Editions. There's the Hogan that come with it. And there's the Terry Funk. And here they come in this box. I actually never opened this box until I decided I was going to make this video. But there's the Terry Funk. There's great graphics on that box too, by the way. And I'm not sure what this is from. I know they had some matches. The man from the Double Cross Ranch. You're nothing but a egg-sucking dog. You remember that shirt he had on? It said Dusty sucks eggs. But we'll set Hogan to the side so we can talk about Terry but never really had a lot of success in this point in his WWF career. I don't even know if he ever actually held a WWE championship, tag team championship, or any. I know he wasn't world champion, but anyway, they did a great job with this figure. He was NWA champion, ECW champion. That's really all I know of. Him and his brother were Terry Funk, one of the WWE's wildest individuals. This native Amarillo Texan is regarded as a force to be reckoned with. His action in the ring reminds him of a barroom brawl managed by Jimmy Hart, the Mouth of the South. Terry seemed to enjoy dishing out punishment to his opponents, defeating them, then using his branding iron on them. See, whenever he was managed by Jimmy Hart, I don't think he was Terry Funk. I think he was Jimmy Jack Funk, and his brother Dory Funk Jr. was a Hoss Funk. But anyway, we can rewrite history if we want to. But, you know, of course, WWE is famous for that. But it's an overall great figure. I wish I had one to open, but of course I don't, and I'm not going to open this one. But I remember Terry Funk. He actually wrestled Bret Hart at a WrestleFest in Amarillo, and that was actually featured on in that Beyond the Mat. And I remember thinking he was going to retire then, and of course he had tons and tons of retirement matches, you know, and it's hard for those guys to get out of that, you know. But hey, we lost a legend, another one from childhood, gone too soon. And never really heard anything bad about Terry Funk. I mean, I'm sure, you know, there's stories out there, but he's not one you really heard a lot about. Of course, him and Mick Foley were good friends, and he had a big, he was real popular in New Japan as well, and he wrestled in New Japan, WCW, NWA. You know, of course, they had an Amarillo territory, but I think they sold it pretty early on. I don't think they, you know, even before the territory started going away, they sold it pretty early on. And then he went to WWF, and then he went to ECW. Then he went back to WWF as Chainsaw Charlie. I talked about that. You know, they were tag team champions. He was a tag team champion with Mick Foley. But yeah, he was a tag team champion with Cactus Jack. And then they ended up feuding, and I think Cactus Jack ended up turning heel on him or something. I can't really remember, but I just wanted to pop on here and make a little video about Terry Funk, because they don't make him like him anymore. And there it is, two of his I know he's probably had other figures made, and they should make a WCW one from the late 80s. He was in a lot of movies too. He was in Roadhouse and The Wrestler. I know he was in some other movies. I've seen him, but I remember as a kid watching Roadhouse. Oh, there's Terry Funk. You know, there's Terry Funk. But we hope you like this kind of content, and rest in peace, Terry Funk, and like and subscribe. Thanks.